This is the basic controls in Last Day on Earth survival. All the controls are on screen and turned up from the right going left. Right on top, you can get some friends, join a party, or join a clan. Here you can also select some settings. Those aren't needed until you have a radio tower. Then there's the setting buttons, which you can just change a few of your controls. And this is where all the mostly in-game features come up. You have the minimap right here. This minimap shows your location in the center. So if you walk, it'll move around. Then it'll show locations of allies, which appear as green, neutrals, which appear as yellow, and enemies, which appear as red. These circles on the outside indicate the location at which you can sneak to move away from enemies. I'll talk more about that later. Then you have the build feature. The build feature allows you to build floors, walls, doors, and windows, as well as if you have any furniture, you can place it down. And this is useful when you want to build a bigger base. This one is your attack button, meaning it's good if you need to attack some enemies, and you will just come and attack. This button is to pick something up or interact with an object. This is like right here, there's a truck. If you press this button, you will interact with it and see what is inside. The same thing can be done with many people. If there's a chest, you can open that chest. If you have pickaxe, you can mine down a tree. The backpack feature allows you to access your inventory. Here, you can add backpacks, fill up your pocket, add a weapon, clothing, and store things in your inventory. To use allows you to use some object in your inventory, such as if you have food, to eat it. You can split it to separate into groups, where one group will store up to 20 items, and you can split them to reorganize them. If you don't want it, you can press the delete button, which will throw it away. Then there's the star here. If you press it, you can see your buffs. There are active, passive, and temporary. Temporary are buffs that you can get just from the healer, which I'll talk about, but this allows you to get some advantages for a certain amount of time. Passive are those advantages, but the rest of the game, and you unlock them by getting skills and learning, and then you can pick one of these skills. And active is the buttons on the right and left. Now you can select which ones you want to have. Right now, I have auto mode and sneaking. I'll show you. Sneaking allows you to sneak down, and this makes it so mobs will not hear you, and you have a chance, and you're able to sneak behind them. The auto mode instantly goes to the nearest resource, try to collect all the resources, and will fight with enemies. This is useful if you kill all the enemies and do not have the time to go around and getting each resource individually. You can change these in the star menu, and I have another feature called Self-Healing. These features have some reload time, and it's this white bar that will fill up. When it's full, I'll be able to use it, and it'll heal me up. Then, on the bottom here, it shows the amount of damage you do, your armor, your protection anti-radiation, your speed, and your attack speed. Depending on what weapon or armor you have, these may change. And it's interesting to sometimes look at them, and they could help figure out the best configuration. Then up here, you have your food and your water. You need to drink and eat to fill them up. Also, you have your health, which is visible on the away menu right here. Then you have your name, and also you have this number. 54 means my level. I'm currently level 54. This is my experience bar. When I finish one level, when I finish level 54 and this bar reaches the end, in the backpack I'll be able to select one new passive or active skill, where I'll have a choice of 3 different skills and be able to pick one of those. Next, there's the crafting menu. Here you can select what you want to craft. When you press on it, it shows what resources are required, a description, and to make it. Then you have some points, or with each level you get a few points, and these points allow you to learn a new recipe. The recipes that you have not learned have a explanation mark near them, and you cannot craft them. If you want to craft them, you must learn them by using 1 point. You get points from experience, and you want to make sure you do not just unlock everything. Some things may not be needed, such as you may not need a doormat, or you may not need to make a chopper, and you do not want to use those points because there's less points than you need to get every single recipe. And lastly, there is this shop. The shop allows you to buy things and the money, as well as there's the unknown box where you watch an ad and you get a reward. There's different things you can buy for different amounts of money. And finally, there's the inbox. Some events may give you something to your inbox, and here they just store up as if they're your mail. If you want, you can press to collect them, and now they're in your inventory. Healer right here uh, comes at quite a decent rate, and he allows you to select one of the three different objects to use. And you press and hold and read what they're about. And different things are useful at different times. I really like the muscle vines, where if I use energy, I can then restore all that energy. Then this territory is your land. If you enter the green, then you go into the global map. Here, you'll able to move around to other locations, as well as see some events. Or if you want to go to a bunker, or you want to go to a forest, or maybe someone else's house, I can head there. Here I have my energy, which one reloads every 5 minutes, and energy allows me to travel somewhere faster. If I want to go here, I can choose whether to run, use 22 energy, or walk. Run only takes 12 seconds, while walk takes 17 minutes. Here, these features are not yet developed, and you do not need them currently, but maybe later you will. Then you see above every location, there's a symbol. There's a green, there is yellow, and there is red. That is the difficulty level of that location, where you first want to go to green locations to get simple things. Then, as you get better and better loot, you go to yellow and then red. If you want to go back to your house, just press enter, and you go right back in your house. Right now, I'm running to the pine forest, and I'll just show you some features in it. This is called the pine bushes, the time and the temperature. I'm pretty sure that the time and the temperature influences the amount of zombies there. There are 5 main resources in this game. There are berries, there is wood, there is stone, then there's iron and copper. Copper is more of a late game thing, and you need mostly wood, stone, and berries in the very beginning, followed by some iron. So with me, you can see what I already collected, 33 berries, and this grass, which gave me a seed, but along I brought some food, water, and a cleaver. Cleaver you get in the truck right away, and it's your main weapon. Simply, if you see any zombies, you can attack them. And here is a gray wolf, which hunts the enemy, you can attack him. When they die, you can access their inventory by pressing this button. However, you can sneak. By sneaking, you can go behind zombies where they will not see you. If you attack, you do triple damage. If I look right here, this weapon does 17 damage. And if I sneak and attack from behind, instead of doing 17 damage, I do 3 times that. Then, in the beginning, you cannot chop down these trees or get the stone because you do not have the proper tools. There are small pieces of limestone and small branches on the ground which you can pick up. Then when you pick them up, in the crafting recipe you can make a hatchet or a pickaxe. When you create them, you'll be able to head to a tree and pressing this button, you'll start chopping it down. The tree gives you 3 pine logs and the stone gives you 3 stone. As you can see, there are also some neutral enemies here, like the deer, which give you some resources as well. And there's also some locations which are marked by this yellow box. If you open them, they have different amounts of resources, ranging from a good weapon to some simple food and water. As you can see, some zombies hit me where I'm at 106 health instead of my usual 120. All I have to do is eat that food and I'll heal. The food can be eaten from the inventory, or you can place it in the pocket and you'll be able to eat it from this menu. Also, if you want to, as you can see, I'm hungry and need some water, so I can eat and drink. Then there's also smell. The smell, as you can see, is allows you to sneak or unsneak from different zombies. Meaning you can smell nice, you can smell kind of bad, and you can smell really bad. If you smell really bad, you will not be able to sneak at all, and you will not be able to do the triple damage. In order to get rid of your scent, all you gotta do is go to a shower, which I make, and once you have a shower, like right here, just go in and wash yourself for 2 buckets of water, and then you will not stink any longer. Another thing is you can craft some chests, furnaces, gardens, and more other tools and benches that will allow you to craft new items. This is a workbench, woodworking bench, where I put in some wood, and then as a result, it gives you some pine planks. You can see all the recipes by pressing this arrow. I hope this was a helpful introduction, and thank you for watching.